Today's video is about the expertise profile on the Knowledge Marker platform. Knowledge Marker is a platform that connects developers to one another, to open source projects, and much more. And core to what underlies all of this is the expertise profile. So let's jump right in. I'm going to head over to the profile section of the platform. And what you'll see here is my public Knowledge Marker profile. If I scroll down to check out what's happening, the first thing that you're going to see is this skills overview section. So we've selected this graph kind of structure to illustrate data scientists and developer skills. It's a very natural kind of way about thinking, and categorizing skills in this graph structure. And yeah, this is me. So this is the skills and expertise that Knowledge Marker has picked up from my actual code on GitHub and GitLab. And most of my expertise is in data science and machine learning. And Knowledge Marker has done really well to actually pick this up. So you'll see me, the user, and then here, data science and machine learning as a node, and pretty much all like the subcategories that it's picked up my skills in is connected to this main data science node in the graph. So what you'll see is like a bit of NLP stuff with Spacey, pretty cool scalable machine learning package called River. I did some work in this a while back. It's a package that facilitates online learning. If you're not familiar with online learning and taking care of what's called drift in data like model training, it's definitely worth checking out. And yeah, so this is like all the packages, right, that I have interacted with that Knowledge Marker picked up and classified. Pretty neat to see a categorization of my skills like this. So you'll even see some web scraping with beautiful soup, the classic pandas, NumPy, some interesting stuff around interpretable machine learning with SHAP and the Shapley values that this package facilitates. Yeah, pretty cool. So this is not the only thing that it picked up. If we explore a bit more, you'll see Knowledge Marker also identified some web development work on the front end, pretty much just with Vue and not too much of that. And on the back end, then quite a bit of work in Flask. So yeah, these two categories, web development and data science, and surprisingly, like this is a really good representation of who I am as a data scientist. The only other thing that we have on the graph is on a coding language level, we're currently plotting all the packages related to every language that Knowledge Marker identifies. Some of these packages, of course, like the classification of them into these categories like data science, machine learning, it's an ongoing process. So you'll see here HDBScan and UMAP, two clustering algorithms, well, packages in this case, that have not been classified yet. And so this is something that will continue to improve as time goes by. That's pretty much it for the skills overview. We also have a deeper dive section that climbs into more detail of my usage of all these different components over time. So on the left, you'll see a graph here illustrating my usage of, in this case, these categories over time. But if I climb into data science and machine learning, you'll see this updates according to the new categories that become available. If I head into scalable machine learning, we'll expect to see this River package that we spoke about in the graph. And if I go deeper into this, it's just like a deep dive into all the methods, the classes within this package that I've utilized. So pretty cool to see just an overview like this and a deep dive into everything that I've done as a coder. Lastly, we have the on a language level, like just an overview of my usage of Python and JavaScript. Those are the only two languages that I have interacted with. For yourself, if you've worked in PHP or whatever else, of course, that will also be identified and illustrated here. And you'll see that I'm much more of a Python developer. There is a little slither of JS here, but not much. That's it for the current version of the expertise profile. We will be pushing updates to this continuously as time goes by. What is cool is that this is a public profile. So if I were to hit view public profile, it would load the actual public profile that anyone can come and interact with. So I'll be sure to drop the URL to this profile in the link of the video so you guys can come and interact with this, play around with it, and see what's cool about it. And yeah, hopefully come and explore on the platform for yourself and see what skills Knowledge Marker identifies for you. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for listening and joining us on this journey. We'll be pushing quite a few videos like this of all the different features on the platform in the next few weeks. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. And that's it. Ciao.